What is up, guys? Wolfgang here. So today I want to talk about the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked coming up in 2 months now, I believe, and why I'm not excited for it. So let's get into it. Now, the first things first, this will be subjective, of course. This is from my point of view, since I have a Fold 5, I have the Galaxy Buds 2, and I have a Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. So, depending on what you have, these opinions may vary a lot. So the only real changes they're going to make on the Fold 6, at least as of the rumors I've heard, is they're going to make both screens a little bit wider, as well as make this outer hinge less visible from the outside. To be clear, is a good change. I do think this should be a bit wider. And they're also going to square off all the edges to make it look more like a Note sort of a design, which, as a Note fan since the Note 2, I think is a great change, and I think it definitely fits this device as well. You know, it's kind of the Note replacement with the S Pen and all that. However, they're also going to increase the price from the rumors I've heard, which is already, like, this phone was already a lot of money, so increasing the price even more is kind of a lot. Don't think it's known by how much. Could be $100, could be $300. I expect it to be $300, to be honest, even though there's not many actual changes on the phone. But that price hike is going to be kind of rough. And I would be interested in the phone, even though they're very small upgrades. I would be interested if I can trade my Fold 5 and only pay $200 for the Fold 6. But unless that happens, I think I'll be sticking with my Fold 5, as, to be honest, it doesn't seem like that worth of an upgrade. It's not worth, $500, $700 even after trade-in. Now, if I win the lottery of those $5,000 that Samsung's giving away, of course I'm buying it, but until that happens, I am most likely going to stick with my Fold 5. As for the earbuds, same thing. I have the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. Very good earbuds. A lot of people have talked marvels about these. A lot of people use them as their main true wireless earbuds, which I do as well. And there's not much you can really add to this experience, in my opinion. In fact, the new design, which they're going to make them more similar to the AirPods Pro, or AirPods in general, instead of making them look like sort of a bean, or whatever you want to call these, it's going to have a stem now, which, to be clear, it will add battery life, and it may improve the microphone quality quite a lot. But in terms of audio, I'm not really expecting much improvement over these, because these are already amazing. Now, if they're able to make the Galaxy Buds 3 sound as good as my main in-ear monitors wired, then of course I'm going to buy them. I'll deal with the stem, even though I do not like that design, and I will, enjoy them. But until then, I'm absolutely keeping these. Noise cancelling is great. I have quite a few sets of memory foam ear tips for them, so might as well just keep these for now, unless there's a big breakthrough in the earphone market, and makes the Galaxy Buds 3 worth it. And well, lastly, of course, the watch. I have the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. Great watch, and I really do like it. And I was considering upgrading if there were, even if it's just blood sugar, I would be interested, because I do appreciate, more info. But, well, guess what? They're also going to change the design, and that does likely mean it will have a lot more battery life, like the, the Watch 5 and I think it was Watch 5 Pro, which is really great, because honestly, charging this, once every 2 days is not fun. And the Watch 5 could last like a week without having to charge, which is really nice. So I think it's a good change that they're adding more battery life, but they're going to remove, or it's no longer going to be the circular design that the Watch 6 has. It's going to be more of a squircle, I guess I would call it. It's going to have squared off edges without a screen, just metallic, at least as the rumors I've seen. And it's a design. I do not like it. I prefer the circular design that the Watch 6 has, or the square design that the Apple Watch has, even, over this mixed design that just, I don't know, I don't like it. So for the watch, I am almost certainly going to be keeping my Watch 6, unless they add like a lot of cool features and monitoring on the Watch 6 or on the Watch 7, I guess. I'm keeping my Watch 6, and most likely those new features will come to the Watch 6, as I don't believe there are new sensors per se, but we'll have to see what Samsung announces in the event. Now, as for the tablet as well, I have my Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra here on the side as a second monitor for my computer. Well, right now it's disconnected. Also not excited. The tablets are probably the least upgraded year by year. As I mentioned in the video on my Tab S9, I only bought it because my S8 broke. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to buy the S10. It's going to be a little bit thinner, a little bit more powerful. That's about it from my understanding. So definitely not going to buy that because I already have a really good tablet. The S9 Ultra has served me well, and it is a great second monitor as well. Yeah, that's realistically my main use for the tablet now is Super Display as a secondary monitor for my computer. And when I'm going out, I normally just take my phone with me as it's a foldable. I have a decently sized tablet sort of thing with me, so yeah, the tablet doesn't really get too much use unless maybe on flights. I do prefer to take my tablet to have a larger screen for entertainment. Maybe if I need to do some productivity on the go, I will take my tablet with the keyboard cover, Samsung one. Still overpriced. Wow, I wonder if they're going to change that port now that I think about it. That would be annoying. The ports to connect the keyboard to the tablet. That would suck. They probably will now that I think about it, because if it's going to be thinner, it's not quite going to work with this one. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the Galaxy Unpacked event. If you have an older device than what I have, then for sure you might be a lot more interested than I am. In my case, I just have very up-to-date stuff, and the upgrades they're making are not really all that valuable. But if you have something like 3 to 4 years older, then these options, the new updates, seem to a lot more tempting, a lot more of an upgrade. So definitely, don't get influenced by me. This is just my thoughts on the event and why I probably won't be spending any money this year on Samsung. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and the bell icon if you want to get notified for new videos. And yeah, have a good one.